All right, are we live? Is the one person in here? Can you hear me? I'm having technical difficulties. I see the chat, but I had to redo the stream. We're gonna wait for more people to come in here. But what's up, Nick? Yeah, Nick, my man. Can you hear me? Okay? Can you see the stream? Okay? For some reason, it put up two different live streams on my YouTube page, and then when I went to go on StreamYard, it told me that it had been deleted from YouTube. So I don't know what's happening. What's up, Flip Coins, my man? All is good. All right, I appreciate that. All right, let's get this going. Let me make this a little bigger. All right, so we should be good to go. Music's good, I would imagine. What's up, Clarence? All is good. PNG's trying to do something after a year. All right, we'll look at PNG. All right, we got 9 people in here. Man, you guys see Toshi here? Look at this. Toshi broke below the 3. Well, right now, if it stays below 3052, then it's just going to crash down. I'm already down so much on my bag. No, Louis, watch out. PNG. Yeah, we also just bought Zcash and Dash. Litecoin. All these coins are starting to go up. Where the hell's where's PNG at? Where the hell is our PNG chart? Oh, PNG is waking up. I don't know if this is the chart we've been having. It's not, because we don't have our downtrend or anything in play here. Man. The stream already started out bearish. Why is this not showing up? Pangolin. It may have been this one. All right, here we go. All right, so PNG is trying to stay alive here. It's not bullish. It's still down below the 382 at 11. The good thing is, though, it is holding our box. So it is starting to push up here. So that's a good sign. And the fact that Bitcoin closed below or above the 50-day moving average, we should start going up from here. So once you get back over 11, you're bullish. Once you break this downtrend, we're in business. Once you get PNG, let's see here. Yeah, you're right at the 236 at the moment. So it has to push through 9 and then 11 and then 13. Once it's over 13, you'll know it's pushing to the upside. But yeah, PNG, where's PNG going? What do we say, $5 to $6? If we're lucky, a 60x. First business would be the new high, in my opinion. So a decent almost an 18x on Pangolin. What's up, Patrick? What's up, Eldor? How you doing, my man? What's up, Crypto Spaces? How you doing? Natix is a hidden gem. Definitely back holding. Yeah, I'm the same now. Mogcoin. We got 16 people in here. Let's go. Let's get it up to 40 today. But yeah, I'm in the same boat with Toshi. At some point, I mean, we're holding our macro support box, so it's not. If it breaks this, then we got a problem. But it's holding, and it just needs to get over those levels on PNG. What did you say, Mogcoin? Mog. What's up, Patel? Can we chart React? All right, let's do Natix and Mog. It's only a matter of time before we start going straight up, in my opinion. Why are my charts not showing up? Hold on, let me see something here. Oh, why are all my charts gone? Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Now we're going to have to redo these charts and find them because there's nothing on my list anymore. Let's see. Oh, they're here. I don't know why they're not showing up. All right, I have to keep muting it because I keep sneezing. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Mog. Yeah, Mog looks like Toshi. Give me 1 second. All right, this weather's got me sneezing. All right, let's see. We still got 16 people hanging out. So, yeah, these meme coins are not performing well at the moment. Toshi and now Mog, you're down below the 236 here from this high to the new low. So you got to get over this 6 zeros 39 or 6 zeros 40 pretty much to put a bottom in again. But excuse me, you would have to imagine the bottom is in. The same thing we do on every coin here. We just draw, a simple box here. You can clearly see the support at this area. So I would just keep it that simple. If it cannot get back over that 4-0 level, then we'll have to kind of readjust and see what's going on. Let me see what it's holding in the other direction. But Mog has the potential to fly out of here also. 1618 retracement up to about 27 cents. What is that? 4-0. So eating 2 zeros would take you all the way up here on Mog. That's your moonshot. And then a new high up. Yeah, 93. So 5 zeros 9.3 would be a 24x almost from where you are right now. So the other thing I'll do real quick here is I want to draw an overall chart for Mog. But we're just not bullish yet. They're supposed to end the shutdown this week. Yeah, we just tagged a 382. So in the long term, high to low to the high, you are bullish over this box, over the 382. So you did get a nice hold. So above 30, 30 and a half, then you're still alive and technically bullish to push to the upside. There's no breakout until you get over this 5 zeros 127. But once you do that, you can finally start moving up. But it's in the same boat as Toshi at the moment. I bought Toshi and it's just gone down ever since, and it looks like it's about to crash even further. Natix, yeah. So what you guys saying about Natix is a hidden gem? She's going to 0. Oh, she broke our box. All right, let me get back over to the chat. I'm gonna have to get up. Let me pull up a thing so I can write these coins down. So we did Mog, React, Natix. We're doing now. Oh, excuse me. This weather's got me all screwed up. Thoughts on syrup, ABT and Cookie Dow. What's up, Brock? What's up, Papa? The How To's in the house. Near. Yeah, let me write these down. You guys gotta. Yeah, what's up, John? I'm hoping the same thing. I'm hoping we're about to start going up. I got about a week and a half left, and then I'm gonna have to get out, which sucks. My $2,000 is down over $600 again, and Toshi's just going down again, so it's ridiculous. Okay, I got React. If I missed anything, just re-say it. We did Mog, Syrup, Cookie. It's just a lot easier if I write these down. Near is Fox dead? What's up, Muffin Man? How you doing? Is Fox dead? I forgot about Fox. Fanatics is a hidden gem to 0. All right, let me get through these real quick. Near is the other one I got to put down. Yeah, do you guys see a poll? I guess you don't see a poll on YouTube because it got deleted. All right, but while you guys are thinking about that, yeah, Natix is bearish. It's just completely bearish right now. It broke our macro support area, so not good. So the only thing I can really do on Natix, if it is a hidden gem and it is going to go up at some point, we'll go from the most recent low to the high really quick here. And you can clearly see that below our box, below the low, if it does not get back over this, what is that, 3055 level, then the only thing we can say is it's in no man's land. The next potential target would be the fib down here. So the 1272, man, don't tell me we're bearish. But yeah, you can expect a 20% drop down to this 304 level. So until it finds a bottom, there's no point even looking at where it can run to. But yeah, Natix is bearish. But like I said, Toshi's bearish as well. React and Reactive Network. Reactive Network, let's see. Yeah, we haven't looked at this one in a while. Yeah, you hit the 786, got rejected perfectly, and you are holding the 618. So as long as you're over and holding the 618, you are making higher highs, higher lows. So it looks very good here. And the fact that the RSI just fell off the table here on the weekly, you do have bullish hidden divergence, so that is a positive. And you are getting a little bounce off of the 618. So as long as you're over 9.4, 9.5, it has a chance to run up again. And as for running up to a new high, it's not a bad looking chart. It looks good. I just don't know, should I get out of Toshi for an over $600 loss and just buy something that's going to run? Like Bitcoin Cash or Ethereum Classic or something, one of the old dinosaur coins. They've been running, or they're starting to. But a new high on React will take you up to about 56 cents. So I'd say 50 cents to $1 is very likely. And it's got a very bullish chart. So that's almost a 6x up to that level. So the 1618 could be in play. 145, 150 for 15x. Near's another one. Is Near doing something? Yeah, we'll get Z back. But yeah, Reactive Network looks very bullish here. All right, let me do Near. Yeah, I'm kind of getting scared, wondering if I should pull out of Toshi and just buy one of the dinosaur coins and just ride it up for a 2 or 3x and at least get my money back. All right, Near's old, so we're gonna have to look at it on the, whatever you call this, the macro monthly chart. You're holding nicely. So I would say the next stop has to be a higher high. So it hasn't really ran yet. It's stuck at a 382, but you're holding the overall trend. I would say that once Near breaks over the 382 at $3, it's going to start flying like Zcash and these other coins did. Because we do have coins that run early in the bull run, and then Bitcoin to take off, and then at some point all the alts, well, not all of the alts, but most of the alts will start going. Excuse me. But yeah, if that was the bottom over the 236 holding the trend, then the next stop up, as you can see on the screen, is a 4x. So Near may be getting ready to put in a higher high and 4x up to this $11 range very soon. So not bad. And then if we're bullish and we actually get a decent run, then 19x up to 52 bucks from where you are now. So Near's in a good spot if it's going to pump like these other coins. I just don't know if I should. All right, let me get back to the chat. Let me do syrup, syrup and cookie real quick, and then I'll catch up on the chat. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in. Everyone, please hit the like button. It's much appreciated. I can't wait till we go actual bullish because I need the super chats to come flying in because I'm about to have to pull my money out of Toshi if it doesn't start pumping. It's ridiculous. It's like I can't escape the shadow realm. So what is syrup? Syrup USD. Oh, Maple Finance. All right. I know we have a Maple chart. Maple already went to the moon, didn't they? If I could spell. Where is our Maple chart? Yeah, why are these damn things not showing up for me? It's bearish. Oh, there we go. Our syrup chart. Oh, yeah, this one looks good too. So what do we got? So that's the high. Got stuck right at the 1414. Double topped, came down. It's holding the previous high. Got a nice bounce off of it at about 35.5. So it's not looking bad. So what we'll do here is we'll pull this. Yeah, you're back above the 236 on the larger. Low to the high, you hit the 382, you bounced, you're above 41. So it is bullish. It just needs to break over 53. If it breaks over 53, it's probably going to start going again because it does appear that you broke you are still technically making lower highs. Well, no, I guess you broke it. All right, so it looks good here. So we'll do one more and then we'll look at a target. But if we can go from the high to the low, shorter term, weekly candles. All right, you're smacking right into the 618. So you have to get over this 618 for a breakout. So if we can get the price over about 48.5, 49 cents, then you have a breakout to the upside. But it has a very good looking chart. So where can it end up? Maple, I believe, didn't Maple partner with I don't remember what happened. They did something with Bitcoin. What do we have? 45 cents. So 225 would be your almost a 5x, and then so maybe $2 to $3 is the target for syrup. I really don't know what the target is people are calling for. If it can hit $3, then that's a 7x from here. But you got to realize it's already up this year since April, and then it accumulated, and now it's time to go up one more time. Yeah, the next move up is going to be it. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. Cookie, did Cookie hold up? Cookie's another one I would buy, but then everything I buy goes to zero, so I don't know. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. All right, we're good. Oh, man. All right, let me do Cookie, and then I'll get caught up on the chat. Yeah, when we actually get a bunch of people in here and we're bullish and we're starting to go up, which we're slowly starting to do on some coins. Wait, I'm already on Cookie. Yeah, Cookie looks good here. Look at Cookie holding up. Monthly candle, weekly candles, you're still at the bottom of the channel. So Cookie and Turbo, I think Turbo's still holding up, but our box here is our target. I think Cookie's definitely hitting this box, so I don't know when it's going to run, but Cookie, once it breaks over the 382 at 12, it's bullish. It's going to break this little downtrend that we're in, and then it's time to run. But it is at the bottom of the channel, so I would have to say top of the channel is very much in play. So, I mean, if you're bullish on this cycle and you think there is going to be an alt season and we're actually going to get a move up, $2 to $3 is your target. So just to get back to the top of the channel is a 27, almost a 28x. So I would definitely put money in Cookie, not financial advice. And it'll probably spike up here. So almost a 43x to 320. Yeah, Cookie's looking really good where it is right now. It almost looks just like Turbo. I don't know if anyone said Turbo. Sorry, I'm talking fast, but I'm trying to get through as much as I can in this live stream. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by. Where's our turbo chart? Oh yeah, turbo. Look at turbo. Turbo's looking nice here too. These things are holding in the channels, and there's only one way to go from the bottom. Man, I should have just bought turbo. Turbo didn't drop. Toshi's dropping. I don't know what the hell's wrong with Toshi. But yeah, turbo's a potential. As long as you're holding over that 618, 1272, so anywhere from 6 up to 13, probably 15 cents on turbo. So I can definitely see this move here, 5960X. Yeah, we'll just keep it there. 13 cents is our target. A 59X from here. Yeah, turbo looks really good. All right, hold on. Let me get... okay. What you mean the screen isn't zoomed in? DZ, my man, what you talking about? Yeah, someone let me know. Can you guys see the screen? It looks good on my end. You regret it if you sell your Toshi, don't do it. Yeah, the only reason I'm not doing it is because I'm down so much already. The only other thing on that is I have bills to pay in a week and a half that I don't, I need the money to pay it. So I was hoping to get a little 2 or 3 or 4X out of Toshi, but it never happened. It just went down and stole my money. Keeping the phase on Toshi. Oh yeah, Fox. Let me write down Fox. You said ski, you mean ski mask on Soul. Swift is gonna pop as well. Shiny object syndrome is not worth it. Alright, so we already looked at Toshi. We'll look at it many times. SQD, and SQD going to 0. Fox. You have 4.6 million Toshi now, my DCA. Yeah, if I had more money to put in it, I probably would, just because I'm holding out hope that it's going to go to the moon. If Toshi could hit a penny and I could hold that long, that would be nice. I would take out just a little bit of profit to pay my bills and let the rest ride. Get my 100X and get the hell out of here. Can you imagine if Toshi did a 50X or 100X? All right, so I'm writing these down. Zbeck Network is also advertising the NBA and NHL a little later today. Are they really? What's up, Oscar? What's up, Marine, Jasmine, Swiftcoin? Yeah, I got to write all these down. If I forget a coin, I apologize, but I do appreciate you guys coming in here. If you really want me to look at your coin, I have to prioritize super chats, and if you're a member and you ask for a coin or two, I'll cover it. Because I do appreciate you guys. All right, I think I'm caught up on the chat. KeyCat, what's your DCA on Toshi? What you mean? The last time I put $300 at 5.5. What's up, Silver, my man? How you doing? I appreciate that. All right, let me get... oh, yeah, dogging me. What's up, Kicks? Dogging me. All right, all right, I got the others wrote down. Let me do dogging me, and then I'll go down the list again. Dogging me is going to be another good play. Yeah, can you guys see the screen okay? Someone let me know, because I don't want to get too far into the stream and then you guys can't even see what's happening. But if you guys want a deck screener coins, tell me the ticker or the name, and then just put Soul by it, or Base, or whatever it is, and I'll know that's a deck screener coin I got to go look at. It makes it a lot easier on all of us, and it speeds things up. So, dogging me, Dog and Me still holding up. I mean, it's still technically making higher lows on the macro charts, going sideways, getting accumulated. So there's really nothing to say on it. But yes, am I down on Toshi? Yes, I'm down over about 640, 50 bucks already. Again, it was down $900 the other day. So I can't really sell it and take that loss. I'm just gonna have to hold. Yeah, I've got Swift on there. All right, we got 22 people in here. Yeah, you guys see Trump come out today or about the stimulus checks apparently, or whatever it's going to be, rebates. The shutdown should end sometime this week. The fact that Bitcoin bounced off the 50-day EMA, everything's pointing to a large move up very soon. It's just my thing is a larger move up very soon. If that means 4 weeks from now or 3 weeks from now, it's just too late. I'm not going to be able to hang into the market. I'm gonna miss it. And the only thing that's going to save me is you guys with your super chats when we do go bullish. But yeah, Dog and Me is a good one. Dog and Me, what did we say? One penny? So a half a penny, 1618, I think is possible. It's a 22x almost from where you are right now. And then Moonshot would be a penny, 46x. But it does look good. It's going sideways. You got to get above 3048 to be bullish again, and then it should start moving. A breakout would be to the moon over 78 here at the 618. So once the 618 is broken, you know it's in bull run mode, alt season, whatever you want to call this coin. But yeah, Dog and Me's, it's here holding up nicely. Did it hit the final support level? But it has a good looking chart. Yeah, it tagged the 786 as you can see there. So nice. It's on final support. So it really can't go down from here. What was the other one? Swift and Jasmine really quick. Swift. Did Swift get bought back up? Swift coin. Is this our chart? I don't remember. Yeah, Swift is holding the 786 and our yellow box still. So this macro area of support should hold. It didn't quite tag it, but as long as you're above this 786, we're putting in higher lows. We're putting in higher highs. So a very good looking chart. Another coin that's on the bottom. If it breaks the 786 and makes a lower low, then it's done. So that's what's worrying me about Toshi right now. You have to look on a very large time frame on Toshi to say it's still bullish. If you go to the smaller time frames, it doesn't look very bullish anymore. But we have our box on Swift Point here. 10 to 20 cents is the target now. It may hit 50 cents for a moonshot, but you do have 10 here. I think this box is very possible on Swift. So an 18.5x up to 20 cents would be about a 37x. And then if you get your moonshot, that is an 88, almost a 90x, 89x to 50 cents pretty much. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I do like the 10 to 20 cent range on Swift Coin. Very bullish looking chart. It's just down at the bottom again. So things are primed and ready at the bottom where they need to be. And there's too many people that were screaming bear trap, or not bear trap. Bearish so much lately. No alt season. And now all of a sudden all over Twitter everyone's screaming bull market because the 50-day held. Shutdown's about to end. So does that, I don't know, does that mean we're bearish again? Yeah, I mean Jasmy's still holding our macro support box here, so as long as we're holding this box, we should at least have a 618 retracement run. And the fact that we've been seeing these older coins pump, Jasmy could be in for a large run here if it starts. These coins need to wake up already. But a 618 retracement to 30 cents, I think, is very possible. Could be your top. That would be a 32x from here for Jasmy. But it's the same boat. It needs to break the downtrend here. A lot of coins are doing the same exact move down. But once they start breaking their downtrends, we should start moving up pretty good. But you will get your money back on Jasmy. So if we go from the high to the scam wick low, you hit the 382, you're above the 0.5. You got to get over the 618 at 1. And then possible breakout from the downtrend here. So it's not bad looking. If I had the extra money, or if Toshi would pump, Jasmy's on my list of one of the coins I would probably put money in. But Toshi's not pumping, it's dumping, so I don't know what else to say. Moonshot on Jasmy. I know that's a large move, but we've been seeing some of these coins take off. Now 115x to $1, $1.09, $1.10. But I do think it has a real good shot at 30 cents if we get all season. All right, let me check the chat. I got 3 more coins I got to cover. What's up, Metal? What's up, Tagzilla? Yeah, we looked at PNG. It's moving, but it's still bearish. It needs to keep pushing up. 30 cents. Wow, I wish. Yeah, I know you don't believe in the 30-cent thing. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get these other coins in just a moment. Well, yeah, they're talking about a short squeeze to get a bunch of people, which I think Bitcoin's about to start running, so all the bears are about to get eliminated. Game over. Keycat, they're about to get eliminated. But yeah, Metal, my man, I keep telling you this, but Zora. But yeah, I mean, if we have a decent season, then there's no reason Jasmy should not at least tag the 618 and then die. So I really think 30 cents is in play, my man. So I hope you make a lot of money on Jasmy. Keycat, Ski Mask Dog. Yeah, we're trying to get through these. Ski Mask Dog. Yeah, that's that Solana coin, ain't it? React is a smart contract 2.0. Please take a look at its website. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'm not gonna do it right now. But yeah, none of that stuff matters right now, in my opinion. 30 cents, I wish. Yeah. Yeah, if we look on the other Jasmy chart, I'm gonna get into these other coins in a minute. Yeah, I think 12 cents is your 0.5 or your 618 on the other chart. I mean, if you get a 10-cent Jasmy... All right, hold on. I'm going to help you, my man. Not financial advice, but... We'll get into the other coins in just a moment, but... Metal's been here for a long, long time. Okay, yeah, this one right here, this chart, the overall chart, you're sitting on the 618, hit the 786. So it's in the same spot. It's still holding macro support. That should be the bottom. But this one, you can see the 618 retracement is 19, so 20 cents. So I really think 20 to 30 cents. If you want to lowball it, say 30 cents, or 20 cents rather. So a 20x. So just, cut the difference or whatever. So the 618 on the other one is 30. This one is the 20 cent range. So I really think 20 to 30 cents. So 20 cents is very likely. Unless it breaks down from here. All right, Fox and ZBCN. Fox to the moon. MetaFox? What the hell's MetaFox? Oh, Fox is horrible. I don't know what you said about Fox, but Fox is bearish as hell. if your coin or your bag or whatever you're holding looks like this, to where it's just making lower lows, it's a gamble in my opinion. Because if your coin is not holding up at least some sort of structure, higher lows, and it's just doing this, that's bad. It could shoot up. I'm not saying it will. It can't. It certainly can, but no one knows. But you can't go by the chart here because it's bearish. Can it come up to the 618 now and hit 20 cents? Maybe. You get a 12x from here. But there, in my opinion, there's so many better plays. And we're at that point of the game to where it doesn't matter about contracts coming out, utility. Yeah, there's a narrative that people are going to buy into, but if your chart looks bearish, it's bearish. So we'll see if it can stay over a penny. It looks like it's putting in a bottom because, like I always keep doing, the only hope we can give for some of these coins is doing this. There, your final support box you're holding right now off of the wick. You held support back here, and you tagged it, and you're holding support again. So if it drops below this box, then it's just not good. ZBCN, Zebek Network to the moon. Is it holding up? I think it's holding up just like Swiftcoin. Let me see. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, ZBCN. Zebek Network. Man, I'm just worried. I need Toshi to run already. Oh yeah, Zebek is pushing up again. So it's still holding in our triangle pattern. Once it breaks over the 1272 at 005, we're in business. I still think 10 cents, since it's been holding up, 10 cents is the target still. But you can see high to the low, you're getting stuck right at the 382. So clearly the 618 would have you break out. So over 2046 breakout, and over through 2035 you're bullish again to push up to that 618. But it needs to break this pattern here. Once it breaks the pattern, breaks the 618, then it can actually start running. But it's getting accumulated right now and it looks good. We just need someone to press the button already to suck us up. But you're looking at almost a 30x from here to 10 cents on Zebek Network. You'd probably chicken around 5 to 10 cents. I mean, if you just have your goal in mind. If you make the money you want to make at 5 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents is very likely to get hit. Just if you're happy with your gains, just don't be afraid to sell. Let me see here. Filecoin. Let me write that one down real quick. File. Let me do KeyCat. Oh yeah, KeyCat's barely holding up. Got stuck right at the 236 again, but you did hold the higher low, so that's your only positive you can take away. So just keep it that simple on KeyCat. Where's my thing? Where's my tool? Low to the high on KeyCat. Yeah. This is the one that's down below the support level, so it has to get over the 236 where it's not going up. All right, we're back. Filecoin I saw, Zora. Someone said Moonwell. All right, so let's see here. What are we looking at? I keep getting distracted. KeyCat. So if this is the bottom for KeyCat, this has to be it. Final high or low to go up. Has to get over 202 and then 27 to be bullish. There's no breakout until it gets back over 48. And then possibly it can have a run. So I don't know. The fact that Toshi's not doing well is kind of concerning. So this one to a new high is almost a 14x to 2 pennies. So maybe 2 to 3 pennies is the target. On the high side, 5 pennies. The 1618 retracement is a 30x, but we're going to have a decent run. And I think we're on the last move up. So we need to kick things off very soon. Excuse me. All right, let me pull up Deck Screener really quick. Yeah, I mean, these Deck Screener coins, it's just a gamble in my opinion. Hey, I thought you said it was on Sol. This one's on Ski Mask on base. Pretty sure this is the one you're talking about. Someone said Sol earlier. Who said something on Solana? All right, let me pull this up really quick here. We're going to get a black screen for a moment. What happened to ICP? Oh, yeah, let me write Zora down. File. Zora. Everyone hit the like button. What happened to, what'd you say? Oh, ICP? What do you mean what happened? Wasn't it starting to pump? All right, let me switch it over. Stop screen. Did you guys see this at the beginning of the stream? I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Tell me if you guys can see and hear this. Share. Ski Mask. All right, so Ski Mask doesn't look horrible. You can clearly see on the overall chart, it's back down at this area. So the same thing, if we were to draw a large box, you're back at this macro support area for a bottom. So I would have to say that's the bottom on Ski Mask. There's no time to break it and go down, because if it breaks it, it's just bearish and it's not going up. But you can clearly see from the high to the new low, you have to get over the 236 or you're still bearish, of course, but until you get over 6, you're not bullish. Same thing as every other coin is doing. We got this massive downtrend in play. So these are weekly candles here on Ski, on base. Yeah, I just need these base coins to start running already. When is base going to, is there any base coins running that are front running the base coins? Like Ski Mask Dog and Toshi, all these coins need to rip out of here. 1272 on this one takes you up to about 78 cents for a 30x. It's just we need to turn the engines on already. It's like there's just no gas in the tank at the moment. Okay, let me see what else we got. Zoom in on your screen. What you talking about, Willis? Oh, you're talking about this. I gotcha. Is that better? Yeah, I don't know why this thing has a mind of its own. It's always switching the damn screens on me. But there you go. 12 cents is your breakout. 78 cents is the new high at the 1272 for your 30x. But it has to get over 6 to be bullish. Damn it, where is it at? Yeah, this is why I hate switching screens on here. Okay, what do I remember? File coin on Coinbase. Oh yeah, an ICP. So we're gonna zoom out on the older coin. Yeah, Filecoin put in a new low, so we're gonna pull this down just a hair. Yeah, I mean, all you can really say on these old coins is they're starting to wake up. So it's at the bottom. Oh man, this thing looks. Yeah, this thing's making lower lows. So yeah, I don't know about Filecoin. If it's not holding up, I probably wouldn't buy it because you don't know if it's going to continue to crash down or not. But on the height of the low, larger monthly time frame, it has to get over 940 to be bullish, where it got stuck last time. Every time it comes up here, now it's stuck in this downtrend. So we'll just do the same thing. I feel like we're just beating a dead horse at this point. We're going to flip bullish at some point, and these coins will start running. It's just a matter of where they're going to run to. But we can look and see. So the 3-2, so once it breaks the downtrend and you move up and you get over about 537, then you'll have a breakout to the upside to possibly break through this 9.5 to 10 level. But Filecoin, I mean, it is waking up. So a 618 retracement on an older coin, it's almost a 13x from here to 32 bucks. And it may go higher than that, but it is an old coin. So what is Zcash doing? Let me look at Zora real quick. Zora. I think Zora's going to 0, ain't it? Oh no, this is the one that's holding up. So yeah, same thing as last time we looked at it. It's still holding up. Very good that you're putting in higher lows. What we can do here is draw a couple more really quick here to see what level to be bullish again. So it didn't quite hit your 786. I just wanted to check that really quick. But the only other thing is, let's see what we're holding here. All right, so you're holding right at the 236, and you're stuck right at the 382. So over pretty much 7 cents, then you should have a move up. And the fact that you're putting a higher low, I would say the next stop is a higher high. And the higher high possibly could be, since we're at this point of the game, could be the 1272 to the 2 area. Oh, it is in the same spot. Never mind. But it doesn't look bad. Why do we have our fib all the way up here? Zora, yeah, Zora's probably not doing 130x. I don't know what we said last time, but at least for now, for a higher high, this thing may break out and do about a 3x, 3.5x to 20. So maybe 60 cents to $1 is the target. That'd be a 9x up to a 17.5x. So we'll do the same thing on this. We'll start doing this on all the charts so we can see if our targets got hit. So there's our target box for Zora. I have no idea what it does, so it doesn't really matter to me. There's our small screen again. Jesus. All right, what am I missing? What's up, Ari? What's up, Perfect Obsession, SEI? Let me write that down. I think I missed a super chat or something. Did I miss something? Okay, well, and SEI. Let me write those down really quick. Well, and SEI. Yeah, I don't know how much longer the stream is going to go on, but you got a super chat on the shorts mode stream. Shorts mode stream. There's a shorts mode stream. Oh, we got flip coins for 20. I appreciate that. The super sticker. I appreciate that, my man. Flip coins for the win. I appreciate that. That is awesome. I appreciate the 20. So I'm streaming on regular and I'm streaming on short feed. Is that why it was putting up 2 different live streams on my YouTube page? I didn't understand what was happening. But it's all on this thing right here. So flip coins, you're watching me on the shorts. All right, MNT and Arrow. All right, I got to cover those since he paid. I appreciate that, my man. I don't know if I'll get to the other ones, but I have 2 streams going. Are you serious? I'm gonna have to look on my phone. That's nuts. All right, so let's get this one for flip coins, MNT, and Arrow. I appreciate that. Yeah, let me look at my phone really quick. MNT. Yeah, it would be nice if I could relog back into Twitter on my computer, but I can't figure out my email or my login. That way I can stream on both, but I don't know what happened with that. So I just gave up on Twitter. Because we used to get some people from Twitter coming over. Remember the XE and Moon Boys that piled in? Mantle. Is this the... I guess this is the whole Mantle chart. I thought Mantle was older than this. It doesn't look bad. No, excuse my voice. You're putting in higher lows, so very, very good on that end. Put in a higher high. So it looks good. You're sitting over the 786. So what will we do here? I guess we'll leave it since it is respecting that 786 there. This is monthly candles, by the way. So Mantle is over 118 is your support. I'll draw another one really quick. Low to the high. Yeah, you're holding your 0.5 786 area right now. I don't know what Mantle is, but you're holding support. You're putting in higher lows. It's just one of those charts that looks like it's going to spawn in some green candles and just start flying. Yeah, I'm interested to see what Monero... Remember I was telling you guys a couple streams back, Monero's about to start running? I think it did start running, but it's not on Coinbase, so I couldn't buy it. I was really tempted to sell Toshi and buy Arrow. So this coin, a higher high is going to be, once it starts taking off soon, hopefully soon. So 480 to $5 is going to be about a 4x move. Yeah, almost a 4x move. Mantle to $10. This is about a 7.5x. I don't have no idea what the target is that you guys have in mind for these coins or what people are saying, but we'll just see how it plays out. We can always move our box. So 10 to $15 for a possible 11.5x or so. It's just hard to gauge because we've got so many coins out now. Unless everyone piles into crypto again, I don't know where the money's going to come from. Yeah, you look good on the monthly on Arrow. You're just going sideways. You're getting accumulated once again. You're over the 618, so that is very good. You are holding higher lows, so that's very good. Not the fact that you want to draw a downtrend here and say you broke it. Yeah, we did that, but ultimately is what you want to see is this. So that's what you want to see. You don't want to see this and then you have to do this. You get the idea, but it's bullish. Long term, do we still think Arrow is going to 20 to 25 bucks? Possibly. We just need the base coins to wake up already. Everyone piloted the base already. I still think 20 to, I guess our target is $20 to $35 now, so I'm going to draw a box on this chart too. I don't know if the market cap is the same, but this is our target for Arrow this cycle. 20 to 30 bucks. So you're looking at a 19x. Up to about a 33x. So that's our target on Arrow. So it doesn't look bad. As long as you're holding over 105. Possible breakout in play. Especially if it breaks over 151. If it breaks over 150, then it's going to spike up. There you go. Another 4x move on a coin. But like I keep saying, it's the same thing we just saw on Zcash and all these other coins. Is Zcash still bullish? Nah, she's pulling back now. But this is exactly what we're talking about. Once we get these breakout moves from consolidation. Yeah, old dinosaur coin, Zcash, just did, depending on where you bought in, you just got a 20x out of this thing pretty much. Wow. It hit the 0.5 and it's not over yet. So this is why I say these older coins can possibly 618 retracements. Some of them will be large moves like Zcash here. Hit the 0.5, got stuck at 700. But from where you are now, it possibly could run all the way up. Even the 786, but the 618 here would put you at 1700. So on top of your 20x, you'll get another from here. If it continues to stay bullish on the macro monthly chart here, you'd get another a little over 3x. I never would have thought last year. Yeah, look at this. That Zcash is going to 40x. Oh my God. Maybe that's telling us we are going to be bullish. Because we've said for the last year that all the old coins are going to do 5, 10x's, maybe. It's proving us wrong. Yeah, I licked on the other one. Oh, you looked on the other one. Oh, I didn't know. I might have to look on my phone still. Got 25 people here. Yeah, I can't wait till we're all making money too, my man. It's going to be nice. It will be nice. All right, let me look at Well really quick. Let me pull up Well and then let me look at my phone. First, let me look at XMR. Did XMR actually take off? No, not yet. Oh, man. Yeah, I've been saying this every stream now. Monero looks like it's about to run. Monero's about to pull a Zcash and blast out of here. But it's not on Coinbase, which sucks. I thought it was. I'm going to look at Bitcoin Cash too. So it did spike up, but all we need is for Bitcoin to start running to suck some of these coins up. So if this pulls from here, I mean, I know it's already up, but these are monthly candles. Yeah, damn, is this thing going to 4 grand? That's a 10x from here. Yeah, I still got to look at these coins on the list. I'm trying to get there, but I'm interested in the overall of what's going on here. Trying to find the next play, but it's like you said, don't chase the shiny objects. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash too. It's not bullish at the moment. It's below the 618, but it looks, it looks like it's getting ready to go. All right, what is the other coin I have on the list that I got to look at? We did Arrow. We did need to do ICP. Well, yeah, ICP is another coin that kind of woke up, had a little spike up. I don't know if it continued. I think Litecoin did the same thing. Yeah, it's still bearish at the downtrend. Did we look at this already? It's still stuck at the 236, so it has to get over 686, which this is a chart that did make a lower low. And it could be one of the coins that once this downtrend is broken, if it's going to happen, then once it breaks the 236, it's just going to start flying. That could be the case with these coins right now, especially if they end the government shutdown this weekend and Bitcoin starts blasting up. Yeah, retail's going to come in at the very end. So if you're making money on some of these coins that are actually pumping and moving, congratulations, because honestly, we don't know what's going to happen this cycle. I'm hoping it's a big bull run, but I'm still hoping. All right, what are we looking at? But ICP, yeah, we had another chart, I believe, on ICP. So yeah, a $60 ICP is in play, in my opinion. And that's being the bearish case for these coins. That's a 9x from here if it breaks out. I would take a 9x right now. Oh man, would I take a 9x? And if you're lucky, 162 bucks for a 24x almost. Well's another one that's down on the bottom. I don't know if it's still holding up. Yeah, it's Well on Coinbase, but Well is doing the same thing. I don't know what that is, but it's possibly this is playing out to where it's going back to the top of the channel. It just tagged it again for a higher, the bottom of the channel, got stuck in the middle, So I would have to say, Well, Cookie, and Turbo should go to our targets. So this one would be above the 786. So we're looking at what, 20 cents? 20 cents is very likely. Moonshot is our box here. So Well's probably going to do about an 18x from here. And if we're lucky, which we'll see how it plays out, but that's been our target for a long time, $1.30. But the fact that we came all the way down here below the 382, it's made it more, so it's 108x now. So may not happen. That's why I want you guys to be prepared. Our boxes may not happen. They may just be moonshot gambles. But if it just comes up here and hits 20 cents, maybe it hits 35 cents. But 20 cents is very likely. I don't think anyone would argue with an 18x. Just for it to go back technically to the top of the channel and then die. And then go into the bear market. So if you want, make sure you take your profit on Well. Look at the chart, draw your channel on it. We'll be here, of course, to watch it. But if the price is up here at the top of the channel in this area, I would say probably get out 20 to 30 cents. Oh no, not again. What happened to your screen? What is everyone talking about? Yeah, apparently, let me look on my phone. Apparently there's two streams, JatB. I don't know how that happened. Apparently there's two streams going on. One is a short and one is a regular. Regular. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, there's two different ones. I don't know what's happening. All the chat is combined onto my StreamYard here, but go back to my page and click on the other stream. This is apparently a short style, and then the other one is the regular one. So yeah, you guys are just I'm gonna have to figure out what happened. But yeah, there's a regular stream and then the other one. That's why you kept saying you can't see the screen. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I don't know why that happened. I'll have to look into it later. All right. What happened to your screen? We got 27 people combined. Yeah, someone go over to the screen you can't see and type, or I guess they can see it in here. Someone just tell everyone to go to the other stream so they could see better. Maybe they already figured it out. I don't know. What's up, Mailman? All normal on your end? Yeah, it depends on what stream you clicked on, I guess. All right, we'll look at XCN really quick. Someone said something else, but I don't remember what it was. With short streams, you can potentially get hundreds of views. Let's see what happens. If I had to pick one, XMR, I would go with Monero right now. I actually looked at Monero and I was going to look at it on Coinbase, but it's not on there because I was really tempted to sell because Zcash took off, Dash took off, and Monero and BCH are the same kind of coins, so I think they're next. So I would pick Monero, not financial advice. We need to do SEI real quick. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys coming in here on the weird stream. SEI and XCN. I appreciate the 20 from Flip Coins. Keeps the stream alive. Keeps the channel alive, ultimately. Yeah, SEI had a big crash down. Let me see here. Tessa. So if we go to the wick, let me get rid of this other one. Still down below the 382, so it needs to get over 20 to be bullish on SEI, and our target for SEI has always been about $5. So we'll do this on SEI, the box. Low end about 370, high end at about 660. 5 would be a 30x. To the top would be a 38x almost. Low end $3 or so. That's 22x. If it can get over the 382 and have a decent run. If you want to be very conservative on it, 250. So SEI, if SEI reaches 250, just know that it's at the next level up, and that could be it. So if you just need a 14x, get out at the 1272, or 13x rather, 250. So 250 would be a very good conservative profit-taking target on SEI. What's up, Cryptomyalysis in the house? AOS. Yeah, let me write those down. I haven't looked at AOS in a minute. What was the other one? How do you say that one? Aether? Aether? I don't even know. Cryptomyalysis in the house, everyone. We're bullish. Elon's going to the moon. Yeah, have you ever seen that, Cryptomyalysis? My man, I got 2 streams going. One's a short and one's a regular at the same time with StreamYard here. We got Meadow for 15 months. I appreciate that, my man. You're going to make it. Yeah, how time flies. We've been in the shadow realm for so long. I appreciate the membership. Yeah, it'd be nice if everyone was a member. At least the guys that come to the stream. Only $2 a month. If I had half of my subscribers at members, then I could do this full time every day. It would be nice. We got Patrick for gifted 5 memberships. I appreciate that, my man. Let's go. Patrick for the win. I appreciate that a lot. Let's see. Did you change your layout? I didn't really change my layout. They have a new layout thing apparently on StreamYard, and I don't know. I have to get used to it. I didn't even know that was happening, and because I put up a stream earlier, and then I came on here and it told me my stream was deleted, and then I was on YouTube and it showed me 2 streams going, and I was like, what the hell? But apparently now you can stream with StreamYard on a short feed and then a regular, so whichever your preference is to watch. Yeah, no one commented on my little video. Can you see this, Cryptomyalysis? I'm gonna put up a little video real quick. Tell me if you can see it and hear it. Just a little short thing. Just a little short thing. Oh yeah. But yeah, did you see that? And then I also have this one. But yeah. And I gotta put this as the background. You know what? Let me do that one as the background. Oh, that's kind of nice. There we go. We'll leave it on that one for a little bit. That looks kind of cool. Oh man. Let me switch the music for a minute. We're gonna look at a couple more coins. Let's go back to the original cruise. I should play that when I get a super chat. Yeah, it's because we talked about Arrow, so they're pumping it. What's up, bro? PNG. Yeah, we looked at PNG. Let's see. Who got the memberships? Arrow's waking up. Oh, I didn't realize I was so far behind on the chat. I need Elon to hit my sell targets. Yeah, what is Elon doing? Oh yeah, XCN real quick. XCN. Come on. XCN is still it's all these coins that pumped are doing the same exact thing. XCN's the same as PNG and all these others. So it's down. It did tag to 382, so that's good. It's still bullish, technically high to the low over that 206 level. But ultimately, the downtrend has to break. So many coins that pumped are in this downtrend. Just the same exact chart. XCN is no different. So to say that it's getting ready to move, I mean, you can't really say that. So the 0.532 to the upside is what has to break. And that would break your downtrend, as you can see. All right, we're back. XCN ready to break down. But yeah, that's really all you got to watch on XCN right now. It's not bullish yet. But once it does finally get and break out, it'll have a decent run again, especially if it runs as hard as last time. Our target box is all the way up here. What did we say? 17 up to about 25 cents. So if you're still holding, you may get another 25 up to about a 36x. And it may go higher than that. We don't know yet. We're waiting to see if we're still going to have any kind of a run. Elon. I'm afraid to look at Toshi's chart. I don't know why every time I buy a coin, it goes straight down. And I knew it when I bought it. And even when I added in when it was dropping, in the back of my head, I was like, I'm about to lose my money. I'm about to lose my money, and it's slowly happening. So I don't know what to do at the moment. Yeah, that should be the bottom for Elon. We went over this last time. Put in a higher low. So, and it hit this area. So that has to be it on Elon. It's just not going up yet. So that's really all you can do. You have to get back over 60138 to say Elon's alive. But there's a good chance that once it gets over that and breaks, it could just fly out of here. So just be aware of that. And just for you, my man, 1272, eating a 0 up to 76 is 112x. I would say if Elon's a dud, which I don't think it's going to be, you would at least get from today almost an 18x from here. So you may get a good 20x. So maybe if it's up at 501, get out. Just to make sure you take your profit. Where's Slava today? I have no idea. He was here earlier in the stream before I had to delete it and make a new one. He didn't show up for work today, so I don't know if he's gonna be a moderator or not. Can't have that when we're going full send. Flare, please. Tessa. Yeah, hold on. All right, I'm still here. Had to mute it because the dog's going crazy. Tessa is I don't even know. I think she's part pit and part lab or something. She's brown. She's a good girl. And then, of course, I don't know. I know you like cats, Meolysis, but you got Louie here. Louie's our little fat cat. Put a new carpet down in the living room yesterday, and he was going crazy, just biting at it and running all over the place. But he's a little chunky guy. Louie and Tessa. But yeah, he jumped up on the desk a minute ago trying to stand right on the computer. All right, I'm trying to get through these coins. Oh, that was Metal asking. Golden Retrievers. It's some kind of mix of something. Or she is. Tessa, stop that. Come here. Come here. All right, let me write SD down. Yeah, we're getting behind here. All right, let me get caught up really quick here because this stream's getting out of control. We're getting off topic. So flare. Am I unmuted? Flare to the moon. Yeah, I forgot about flare. Flare and songbird. High to the low. Couldn't get over our red box. It's trying to hold the 236 at the moment. So if it can hold 1.6, bottom is in. And if it can break over the 382, pretty much our box here. I don't remember why we had it, but that was our resistance, and you can see we never got past it. So I'm just going to move that off of the chart. But once you get back over 2.5, your bullish breakout is going to be over the 618 ed. Pretty much 5 pennies. Moonshot, of course, would be your 1272 at 33, a 20x. So I really don't have any idea where flare is going to. No one talks about flare. I forgot all about flare. I know it used to get good traction on the videos on the channel, so I guess people actually know about it. It's just there's so many coins to cover all the time. It's just like I keep telling you guys, not every coin's going to the moon. Not every coin's going to pump. You will have duds out there that do nothing or do a little baby 2x pumping and it's over. AOS is doing the same thing that these other coins have been doing. Last time we looked at it, we drew this triangle. I was going to say stupid triangle. But ultimately, these coins, PNG and all these coins, they're in a downtrend. The only good thing is you're at macro support and resistance, so we'll just draw a big box in this area. As long as you're above the 0.5, macro support is intact. And then the other thing we'll do really quick here is it's pretty much getting over 20 cents. You'll break the downtrend and can move back up. So 20 to 22 cents. Once you get over that, you can move up. Bullish over 31 short term. And then new high on this one's a decent little run. So we're going to pull this here to AOS. Excuse my voice. Yeah, AOS, if it holds up here, it has a shot at this. So AOS has a good shot at a 24x from here. So 430, it'll probably tag $5. So you're probably getting a 25x out of AOS. Not bad. Oh yeah, 27x. All we need is one bullish month candle to spawn in, just like back here. Hopefully 2 the rest of November and December, and we get all these good prices and these good targets and these good payouts. That would be nice. I don't know if I'm spelling that right or not. Oh, come on. Hold on. Oh my God. This is ridiculously embarrassing. Come on. All right, give me 2 seconds. All right. What were we looking at? Oh yeah, ATH. All right, so ATH really quick. We've been on here for an hour and 25 minutes. Everyone, please hit the like button on whatever stream you're on. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Danny? Can we look at TrueFi? Yeah, we're gonna try to look at these coins. I still got so many on the list I gotta look at. It'd be nice to be on here like we used to for 4 to 6 hours at a time. I used to try to stay on and reach my goal of views, subscribers, super chats, but those days are long in the past. Shit, I just let the S word slip. But it's been a while. It's been probably a year that we've had just like 20 people in here every stream now. Used to have like 60 all the time. But yeah, this one, it's still bearish. It's making lower lows, high to the low, pretty much hit the 618. Got rejected, so it's still bearish. So really the only thing I would say, and whoever asked about the monthly candles, I mean, just at this point in time, looking at the macro picture, I mean, because it's too late to, I mean, if you're a trader, you got to go watch someone else because I can't trade. We're just trying to see the overall structure, which has been working out very nicely. And if our targets get hit on a lot of these coins, on these channels or whatever we're looking at, then we'll know next time to just zoom out, and it's going to tell you exactly where you're pretty much going, which I've learned a lot this cycle, this bear market, and then we're going to see how the bull run plays out. We're going to be better prepared next time, but we got to make it this time. If I don't make it this time, there may not be a next time. But right now, you got to get over 3.5 to put the bottom in and be alive bullish until you get over 4.6. If it's over 4.6, it's bullish. Breakout will be over 7. And ATH moonshot $1.60. I don't know the market cap or what this coin is. It has done nothing but go sideways and down. But that's a 60x to $1.60. We do have a target here. I was looking at the wrong target. All right, so we do have the 1272 at 25. I guess that's our 1.3 billion market cap. So 25 to 30 cents is going to be a good spot to take profit. So 25 to 32 cents. Almost a 12x. If it has a low market cap and this thing's actually on some exchanges where people can buy it, then there's a possibility it can hit 50 cents easy for a 17x. So if it's on some bigger exchanges and people actually buy it and it's actually bullish, I would say 50 cents could be a really good target on it. What's up, bracelets? Welcome to the stream. Technically, you got 2 live channels right now. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's happening, but yeah. Whiff. Did you panic sell? Yeah, what are you guys talking about? Yeah, I'm trying to get to TrueFi. Yeah, it has been a rough year in crypto. Flipcoin says CRV. I will do CRV for you since you did send me 20. I appreciate the 20. The only super chat of the night. Oh, besides the gifted subs and the membership. All right, CRV. Yeah, I still got about 6 coins here we got to look at. Just give me a moment. We're trying. TrueFi. HID. Yeah, I agree. Get me out of here. Yeah, that's how, when you do that, when you go in and out, that's how you get chopped up. But that's not bad loading up on Cookie. Cookie's going to be a good play. Turbo's going to be a good play. But you don't lose until you sell. MDE. All right, I got to get through these real quick. TrueFi. Oh yeah, CRV for flip coins. Oh wow, this thing is bearish. Let me switch to music. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Man, you guys remember, if you guys were here when we had the XCN people pile in, just imagine when everything starts going up, how many people are going to pile into the stream. It's going to be nice. TrueFi. I don't know what this is, but I would never buy it. It's just, it's down below the 236. It's lower lows, lower highs. Same thing as everything else. We've been stuck in this shadow realm downtrend forever. So the only thing I can do is go from the high to the low. All right, so we'll say the bottom is in as long as you're over 1.4, bullish once you break over 2.5. That should send you up to 4.5. Then break over 4.5 on the macro scale, then you could shoot up to the 618 at 15. If you can get over 15, then that's when you could have a bull run. But that is a pretty decent move from here. I don't know what TrueFi is, but that is an 8.5x from now, just to hit a 618. And that is at 15. Never going to happen. Moonshot is the $4 range. That's a 252x. That's not happening. All right, let me get caught up here. So TrueFi, I mean, TrueFi could, I guess, 250. Yeah, it depends on so many different factors. But we may not have any coins do that. I don't know. I don't know at this point. The fact that we do have the dinosaur coins doing moves that I didn't think they could ever do, like Zcash. That may be telling us that we're going to have a monster bull run, which some people think we are going to have. So what is Bitcoin sitting at? 106 almost. So I think someone said that's a key level to hold. 106. SD, I remember from the list really quick here. Let me cover a couple of these coins really quick because we're getting behind. Yeah, this one's in the same boat. It's in this large channel. It's just going sideways. So it's not a horrible chart. Stater is just getting accumulated. At some point, it's going to have the run up. So I would imagine that it's going to have a decent run. And we do have our box here. Moonshot, $25 for a Moonbag. But more likely than not, this blue box is probably some kind of a level, but anywhere from a 25 to a 30 for about $12.50. Oh, I forgot about Uniswap. But yeah, what is the move? Yeah, I mean, it's besides the scam wick, you're putting in higher lows. So at least if we have a dud of a cycle, top of the channel, and then it's over or it never goes up, it should do about almost a 4x from here to $1.50. And then if it's a dud, like I said, it just breaks the top of the channel, which it'll probably go way higher than that. I'm just giving you guys conservative prices. So $1.50 to the top of the channel, and then a breakout would be $2.30. I just can't wait till we actually get to see where these coins end up. And like I said in a couple of streams, if we don't have, if people don't make money this cycle and there's no alt season, then there's no crypto market anymore. What's up, Havoc? Your health is going sideways. It was downwards for a while. I hope you're doing all right. Uniswap's pumping. All right, Arc Block. Yeah, I got so many to look at still. Oh man, how long has the mic been muted? Shit. Yeah, did you guys hear me talk about CRV? Uniswap, I already read that. Uniswap is pumping again. What happened to Red Star in my last message? What does that mean? Arc Block. Dustin says R is doing great. That's about it for me. Doctor laughed at me, asked how my health is doing. I said bearish, not great. Yeah, I said that to someone the other day. I ended up saying bearish, and they were like, "What the hell are you talking about?" So I tried explaining what bullish and bearish means. We still got 21 people in here. Let me look at R and what is the other one I got on my little list here. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw me or heard me talk about CRV. I might have been muted, but it's going sideways. A good rollover chart. Looks good. This would definitely be on my rollover list. I think it is. It is on Coinbase, I believe, but it's going sideways, getting accumulated, bullish over 74, breakout to the moon over 175. If you're lucky and it pulls a Zcash, 35, 36x up to 19 bucks. On the low end, $3. Bearish low end would be a 6x up to about 3. But it's got a very good looking chart. What did we not look at? So why is everything else got a little green candle spawned in, but my Toshi's not doing nothing but going down? Why is Toshi the only coin that goes down forever when I buy it? I mean, the moment I bought it, it went straight down. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my bearishness. Oh, Pirate's finally moving. Yeah, see, there's just no telling what's going to pump. I have no idea what Pirate Chain is. R. But high to the low. He broke the 2-3. This is what I keep repeating. If you're down here going sideways, once that 236 is broken, it's on. It just starts running. That is nice to see. Busted through 31, and now it's up. Yeah, you just did a 5x move or so. As long as you stay over 67, it's bullish. Yeah, you'll know alt season's here, and it's actually when people actually pile in and we're like euphoric bullish, which some people think ain't gonna happen. But in the meantime, we're seeing this starting to happen. So the fact that we're seeing this start to happen on coins is we're already in the cycle. We're already in the run. It's already starting. Bitcoin's about to take off. Some of these coins are already taking off. And then they'll come up here like Zcash. They'll drop and hold for a moment. And then when we get that euphoric stage, if we get it, then the blow off top happens. And that's when you make the most money, and then it's over. But we're already seeing some of these coins wake up, which is a very good sign for the market. So that makes me bullish. I need Toshi to run sooner than later. But yeah, this one up to 550 is going to be another 6.5, almost a 7x from here. From the low accumulation. Oh yeah, see, that's a 30x. Oh my god. So when we may get these coins hitting the 618 and it's over, then that would put into play our 10x special. Get your 10x and get out. Depending on where you bought in, of course. So I'd say 230 up to $5 is very likely. But yeah, she's pushing. She's pushing. Let's go. What's up, Hammy? Nobody was holding Zcash. Yeah. I think Monero's about to run Crypto Spaces. I think you've been here all stream though. What's up, Boo Bear? Oh, we got Boo Bear back in the house. Welcome back. It's been a while. Boo Bear's back. We're bullish. We're going to start seeing the old people come back. Horizon, Banker. And let me write these last couple of coins down. Xano, BlackRock pump Zcash. How'd they do that? Tell them to go pump Toshi for me. There we go, John. You got the right mindset. Run, Toshi, run. Man, I would be so excited if Toshi actually ran. If it would just run a 3x right now for me, I wouldn't have to pull out of the market in a week and a half. I'm going to be so depressed if I have to pull out of the market. If I have to sell my Toshi before it runs, it's going to be a sad, bearish day. Because then I'm just completely screwed. Alright, let me look at these last couple of few coins. All right, Zen is coming back down. It had a nice little pump. It needs to stay over the 236. So clearly it looks like it had a little top lower high come in. Wrong tool. So we'll just keep it real simple here. Yeah, you're below the 382. We'll do the bigger one. Yeah, it's not that memes run last, which I know probably Doge and Elon and those coins are going to run last, but Toshi's on the base ecosystem. Once some base coins start to run, I think Toshi's going to run. Toshi follows Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin flies out of here to a new high, I expect Toshi to give me my 5x. So that's my reasoning on Toshi. Toshi follows Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes down, Toshi crashes. If Bitcoin goes up, Toshi's going to fly. So all I need is for Bitcoin to run, to start going, which a lot of people think is going to happen very soon. And then I think Toshi's going to blast out of here. What are we looking at? Zen. So low to the high. If you can hold over the 618 at 1238, then you possibly have a bounce and a move back up. It's making slightly lower highs on the bottom. And ultimately, it's going sideways. I don't know why all of a sudden we started talking about this Horizon coin. It came out of nowhere. But if you look at the overall chart, it's just going sideways. If it holds over 12, bottom is in. If it can stay over 20, then it's bullish. Breakout over the 618 at 45, then it should run. Now rising to a new high would put you up about 440. And there's your 30x from here. I think someone said arc block earlier. Arc block is probably still down below $1. If arc block's below $1, then it's not bullish yet. Once it's above $1, you can start getting excited. It's in the downtrend. It's holding the higher low. It's below the 618, and it's holding our macro support area. Pretty much, as you can see, the support, resistance, support. But it's doing like all these coins are doing. XC and everything that ran like this and pulled back is in the downtrend. We're just waiting for them to give the signal that we can go up. So possibly arc block. Our target is anywhere from $20 to $30 here, but that may not happen. We'll see. I would say $10 is a very good safe bet. $5 to $10. So anywhere from today, 6x up to about a 22x. But it first has to break the downtrend. And my opinion is at some point they will start breaking these downtrends and start going up. So short term over 7, and then there's that 382 at $1. Once you get over $1, you can be excited on arc block. People talking about Zen because Zcash pump. All right, let me look at this BNKR really quick. We're about to end this, everyone, so I do appreciate you guys coming in here. Xano, BNKR. These will probably be the last couple of coins. Banker coin. But everyone, please hit the like button. We will be back here streaming tomorrow, hopefully for longer. We will see what happens. This a coin? Banker coin? What is this? Hopefully I got the right one. I mean, it's not horrible. You just made a double bottom W pattern. We've said that 1,000 times on these coins, so it doesn't look horrible. It looks like you just tagged support. Yeah, you just tagged the 786 on that wick. You're back above the 618, so you're moving in the right direction. You have the bullish setup, the market structure. So as long as you're holding that, once you get over the 382 at 305 pretty much, then you can have a chance at shooting up past the 618 at 3068. But it does have that market structure to where it's probably going to start running up here to a higher high, which could take you up to the 786. So that's only a 2x move, but that takes you to the higher high. And then this thing to shoot up to the 1272 at 2017. That's only at 4x, so I don't know where this coin's going to. What are we at? So is it one of those penny coins? It's going to possibly hit a penny. So the 2618 at a penny would give you a 28x. And then whatever Xano is. Yeah, can you imagine how many coins are going to spawn in? There's going to be tons of coins spawning in as we're bullish. And then all the coins that are going to spawn into the chat, and we're like, what the hell is this? Okay, so we've looked at this one before, apparently. Oh, this thing looks like Monero. What is this? All right, so the ultimate fib, it held the 2 level. From the bottom, it came all the way up to the 2414. Rejected. Let's see what it held, but it's curling up, higher highs and higher lows. This looks like the Monero chart a little bit. So this is very bullish looking. It's holding over the 1272. Damn, is this thing going to the top of the fib? It's already at 15 bucks. Tell me we got money. So the top of the fib is 85. So that is a 5.5x. So what I'm going to do here is take this off. But yeah, this looks very bullish here. It's just going up forever. So we're going to go from the most recent move up. Come on. So you got stuck right back at the high. You held the 618. You're making higher. It looks good. As long as you're over 14. Oh, what is the top of this one? I don't know the market cap or what this coin even is or does, but you're at 15 bucks. So if it can hit 240, that's a 15x. Damn, 500 to 1,000 bucks maybe. I don't know what this is. It's got a bullish looking chart though. It's never really had a run, has it? Damn. This thing's just going up forever. There's no stopping it. Xano. Yeah, it's holding the 236. There's really nothing to look at on it. I mean, it is respecting this fib here. It's holding over that 1272, getting stuck at the 1414. Oh, god damn. Oh, excuse my language. Yeah, this thing may shoot up to 600 bucks and do a 35x. $200 million market cap. All right. Xano, Zen, Zcash, and Monero privacy coins. Yeah, that's why I knew that it was Monero was like Zcash. So Monero is about to take off. Everyone pile in. Not financial advice. But yeah. Dash still a good buy? Probably not. I mean, if it already ran, I wouldn't buy it. But you guys do what's best for you in general. Especially like Zcash. I wouldn't buy Zcash now. It's too late. If you didn't buy in the accumulation, yeah, you should have bought down here because there's no telling what's going to happen now because it did just have a decent run from this area. Yeah, this coin just did a 6.5x, depending on where you bought in. If you bought the bottom, then it did more than that. I mean, you could chase, like you said, the shiny object, chase the momentum, as someone said earlier. But this is where I'm looking to buy. When they're down here accumulating below the 236, and it just looks like the macro bottom is in, as you can see. All this resistance turned into support, and it's the final leg, final level. Time to level up, and it already started. What's up, Slava, my man? You're late. Welcome to the end of the live stream. What's up, Cryptic Jared? I think I saw you in here earlier. You made a killing shorting Zcash. Nice, my man. All coins in circulation. All right, 40 million market cap. Maker's layer 2 on base, 49 million mark. Yeah, I hope it runs. What's up, Jesus? How you doing, my man? It's not officially open yet, but it should happen this week. How you doing, my man? We should get a decent run out of these coins soon. As soon as they say flip the switch, the shutdown's over. We're about to go up. It's just still a waiting game. SKO on Coinbase is a 400x ecosystem coin. Why are you in Tennessee, my man? Snowing in Tennessee. It's cold here. Oh yeah, I forgot it's cold outside. That's why I'm not sick, but I've been sneezing all day and my nose is running. Now it's getting stuffy. I don't know what the hell is going on. There we go. I just took some medicine. I think Xano is a good buyer. Wait for a retrace. At this point, there's no telling. If I buy it, it's going to retrace. I mean, it's bullish right now. There's really not much to retrace. It's holding up very nicely. The fact that I can't buy it because I don't have any money, and it'll probably blast out of here. And if I were to buy it, then it would retrace all the way back down here. So if it does retrace, as long as you're over 13, it is bullish. Breaks over 17 to 18 bucks, it's going to fly. So the big question is, do you think it's going to drop almost 50% for a lower high and a 618 retracement? I mean, if Bitcoin, I don't know, it just depends on what happens this week. Government shutdown over, stimulus check talk. Everyone's turning bullish again. Ben Cohen, Papa Ben says we got one last push to the upside. Yeah. All right, I got to get off here now, but I do appreciate you guys. I appreciate the super chat and the membership and the 5 gifted memberships. That's awesome. I want everyone to become a member. So spread the word, hit the like button. If I missed your coin, I apologize. We've been on here for 2 hours now. We covered quite a bit, so just go back and rewatch. We covered quite a bit of coins. Let me go ahead and save that. Let me, I don't want to be bearish before we leave, but let me take a peek at Toshi. I haven't looked at my phone, but Toshi's my bag. I'm down, so I can't sell. Stuck in Toshi. Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? All right, we got a little bounce. Never mind. I take it back. We were below the 382 at the beginning of the stream, and I was getting very scared it was about to drop all the way down here. Oh my God, don't let it fall. Keep it above 305 to 382. Come on, Toshi. You guys know it's going to be a very long, very good stream if Toshi's running to the moon. If you guys see Toshi running, oh man, that's all I need. It's just any kind of a move out of her. I'd imagine though, if it's going to run, it's just going to start going. Come on, Bitcoin, let's get it moving. All right, but yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Sell Toshi for Xano. Yeah, I hope so, my man. Love it. Thanks, bro. Bless you. Same to you guys and gals. We're gonna make it. It's just we're still waiting. We're still waiting for our number to be called. The only reason I won't sell Toshi for Xano is because I'm down so much on Toshi. I can't take that loss. Because you guys know, every time I buy a coin that you guys know about, well, the only coins I ever buy, but the fact that I tell you guys on stream, I guess I shouldn't do that. Last time that happened, I bought XCN, top was in, went to zero, lost all my money. Now I just bought Toshi and she's dropping. But it will go back up, yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you guys in here. As always, none of this is financial advice. Remember, if you guys send a super chat, they told me to start playing these when you guys send super chats. Where did he go? All right, so let's take. Oh, that's what I did. So we'll pull that back up. Remember, we will be back here tomorrow. And with that being said, good luck, everyone. Hold tight. None of this is financial advice, and peace out.